Hello, I'm Sarah, one of the founders of Kuddles and Scales Rescue, and today we're going to talk about rats. Often, rats are associated with negative connotations. They're usually seen as dirty and disease-ridden pests. People often associate rats with sewers, horror movies, and the plague. But in this video, we will talk about the true nature of rats, specifically the domestic rat, or fancy rat. Fancy rats come from the wild brown rat, also called the Norway rat. Though people think these animals are dirty and gross, they're actually really clean. They're constantly cleaning themselves and each other. But, just like any animal, if their enclosure isn't cleaned regularly, then they become stinky and dirty. Rats are super intelligent. In fact, they're often included in lists of most intelligent animals. These lists also include apes, dolphins, pigs, and elephants, just to name a few. Rats can learn their names pretty quickly, and a lot of rat owners usually teach them tricks. Just like us, rats are social animals. That means they need other rats to help keep them happy. Some people think that their rat hanging out with their owner is enough. Unfortunately, that's not true. If another rat isn't present, then they can become pretty depressed. Even for rats that need to be housed alone for any reason, we suggest having them in a room where they can see, hear, and smell other rats. Rats love to play, both with other rats and their people. A lot of people say they don't like rats simply because of their tails, but that's not the rat's fault. In fact, the lack of hair on their tail helps them regulate their temperature for cooling off, since they can't sweat like us. They also use their tails to balance. This makes them fantastic at climbing. They can even walk a thin rope. And if you don't like rat tails because it looks like a snake, as I've often been told, that's okay. Rats don't like snakes either. After you get past all the misconceptions, don't you agree these sweeties are pretty cute?